Good afternoon. It is 4 p.m. here in South Korea. I am Arirang News. AI anchor, Arirang. South Korea's second military reconnaissance satellite lifted off at around 8:17 a.m. Korea time from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The satellite successfully entered orbit and established communication with a ground station. Seoul's military reconnaissance capabilities are expected to be greatly improved, as the satellite is equipped with synthetic aperture radar sensors that capture clear images, day or night, regardless of weather conditions. The launch is part of the military's 425 mission, which aims to have 5 satellites in orbit by 2025 to boost surveillance of the Korean peninsula amid North Korea's growing nuclear and missile threats. Monday's launch comes as North Korea has also ramped up its spying activities. On Sunday, the head of the Korean Medical Association described last week's meeting with President Yoon Suk-yeol as a meaningful encounter. The medical community, saying it will speak with a collective voice from now on, will be holding a joint press conference involving trainee doctors and medical students within this week. Earlier on Sunday, Prime Minister Han Duck-soo stated that the government maintains a flexible stance and is not just focused on numerical figures. Meanwhile, early voting for the 22nd general election of South Korea came to an end on Saturday. According to the National Election Commission, during 2 days of voting, 13.8 million people, or over 31% of all eligible voters in the country, cast their ballots. That's the highest turnout rate for early voting in South Korea's general election history. Early voting ballot boxes are being stored under 24-hour surveillance by the NEC. They will be opened and tallied after voting ends on Wednesday. A state-affiliated news channel in Cairo, where truce talks on the Gaza conflict are being held, has said that all parties involved in negotiations on the basic points of a truce talk have reached an agreement. That's according to Reuters on Monday, citing a report on Egypt's Qahera news. The channel reported that delegations from both Israel and Hamas were sent to Egypt on Sunday for fresh talks on a potential ceasefire for the 6-month-old conflict. Hamas and their Qatari mediators have left Cairo, but will return within 2 days to agree on the terms of the final agreement. Before departing from Cairo, Hamas reiterated that their demands, including a permanent ceasefire, were for the withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza and an exchange of Palestinian prisoners for Israeli hostages being held in Gaza. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said that his government is making a high-level approach to North Korea for a summit with the leader Kim Jong-un. During an interview with CNN on Sunday, Kishida said, "The purpose of promoting a Tokyo-Pyongyang summit is to address unresolved issues and promote stable relations." The unresolved issues are interpreted to be the abduction of Japanese citizens in the 1970s and 80s, and North Korea's nuclear and missile development. Kishida also said his government was monitoring military cooperation between the North and Russia and called joint military drills between Beijing and Moscow concerning with respect to international order and stability. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.